What's up, people? I found this RPG server called Wynncraft, and I decided I wanted to become a god in it. But before we start, I just wanted to say that I believe this video could have been way better, but this is the first time I made a video like this, so just please bear with me, subscribe, and I guarantee video quality will improve in the future. After making it through the intro stuff, I decided to ignore the main quest for a while and do, well, something that's not boring, mainly killing monsters in caves. This led me to get incredibly good weapons and armor, at least for my current level. After one-shotting monsters for hours, I decided to call it a day. And within my first day of playing, I became so powerful, I feared what I may become. But now, I continue back onto the story quests. I had to save this town from some kind of invasion. I don't know what happened. I didn't read any of the text. I went back to raiding caves for a while, and in one of the caves, I found some nice gold armor that made me even stronger. Clearing more and more caves, I kept getting better and better stuff. And sometime the server told me about a leaderboard that has lists of the top players. And now I can compare myself to the other powerful people. In combat, 784,114. I wanted to level up as fast as I could, so I started to do any mission with loads of payout. I saw many people doing the same thing as me, but party together. Was it easier for them? Sure. Are they as strong as me? Maybe. But seeing a group of people do the same thing I'm doing solo made me feel superior to those weaklings that needed to stick together. And within one day, I went up over 400,000 places in the rankings, showing that I am meant to become a god. Making my way through a dungeon, I found a boss, and when I tried to fight him, I got very, very humbled. Obviously, my training wasn't complete yet. I received a quest called Half Moon Island that had loads of payout and gear on the island, so I accepted it and went to conquer the island. And after defeating 3 of these mini-bosses, I did some invisible parkour and got some amazing loot. I saw this quest for almost 1,000,000 XP and I just knew I had to do it. Once I got there, I found out it was some SAO type thing, having to fight my way to the top. Each floor had a recommended level, and I quickly realized at my current level, I could not beat it. So I went to an area with tons of mob spawn and started farming XP. Eventually these guys came along with a totem that made them spawn even more. And this made it so easy to level up, because I went from level 54 to 61 within a few minutes. I might actually see a little value in having teammates. Anyways, this bumped me up 144,000 places on the leaderboard from 284,000 to 140,000, quickly surpassing all the normal people. I got a chicken. Sometime later, I decided to upgrade my spear, so I went to the trade center to buy one. I found a spear that does a ton of damage, so I bought it. Then I bought 2 tier 6 powders and slapped them on the spear, making it insanely powerful and capable of doing over 2,000 damage per second. And it only cost me over 10,000 emeralds. But money is a mere object to a future god. And you see my armor here? It all has something in common. It has an insane amount of main damage boost. This makes my weapon that does 417 DPS do almost 5,000 damage per hit. So it was pretty insane. After reaching level 80, I decided to come back to the Tower of Ascension. I defeated boss after boss after boss, and maybe at times getting just a little mad. What the f are these ranged characters? They can hit me from a mile away to as much damage as a f***ing atomic bomb and shoot as fast as a minigun! Once I beat the blazes, the rest of the 6th floor was a breeze. And I finally got to the 7th and final floor. I fought my way to the very top, finally reaching death. I was having some trouble defeating death when I noticed that the 2 elements that he uses to defend himself are the 2 elements I attack with. So I knew I had to change my strategy. After dying to him a few more times, I now realize that death is my greatest foe yet. And once I conquer death, I will have truly become a god. So, I went to the trade market and got a new weapon and powders to help do more damage. I decided to take a small break after playing this game for 50 hours to drive my favorite car around the track. Once I got some new gear, I slapped some powder on it and went back to test death. Little did I know, this would be our final encounter. After an intense battle that lasted only a few seconds, I defeated death. Yes! Let's go! He's no match for me! I'm a god! Let's go! And now that I have become a god, I have no need to continue my journey. After 55 hours and reaching 71,000th, I lay my blade to rest.